What is up, guys? LA Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 16 of my Madden 16 Fantasy Draft franchise on the PS4. In today's episode, we'll be taking on the Cleveland Browns, and this actually will be the last episode or last regular season game I will show you guys. This is only the 15th week of the season, so for those of you who are curious as to why this will be the last game I show you guys, it's basically because I've already clinched the playoffs. There's not much meaning behind these games now. The only real meaning is whether I'm going to finish first or second in NFC. At this point, I'm tied with one other NFC team, which is the Eagles, for the conference lead, really. And so basically I'm just going to try to win out these final few games so I can take first place in the conference, which will give us a home field advantage in the first two rounds, the divisional and the conference round. So that'll be the big thing there. So in today's episode, like I said, we're taking on the Cleveland Browns. We're going to start the game off with some nice carries over to Jamal Charles. We like to get the running game established early, as you guys know, because it's crazy how much easier this game goes when you get the running game established. It really opens up patterns for the passing game. So you see, we're going to look over to the left side of the field, pass it over to Ladarius Green, and this guy's got one of the best speed ratings in the game for tight ends, maybe even the best, I don't know. But either way, he's going to move downfield for about 20 yards. Here we go, nice opening drive. We're going to look over to the left side again, once again, thrown into our guy. This might not be Ladarius Green, though. It looks like that might be Odell. Either way, though, that's for about 10 yards right there. So we're going to get, once again, a first down, but right here it's going to be 3rd and 6. We're going to look back, scramble down, and throw a quick little check down pass to whoever that was. I'm not even sure who that was. But either way, it's going to be 1st and goal at the 2, and we're going to just throw it over to Jamal Charles on the outside. They were expecting to run up the middle, and since that throw on the outside, we were basically able to get open room, and that is the first touchdown of the game. So we're going to go 7-0, a nice first opening drive against the Cleveland Browns, and it's a nice way to set the tempo. So here we go, we're back on defense, trying to start off well. I don't remember some of the star players of this team, but as you see right here, this guy is one of them. I'm just going to throw it over to Rob Gronkowski. Here we go. That was more than likely their first pick, Rob Gronkowski. He is, without a doubt, the best tight end in the league, so he was a tough guy to shut down. As right here, they're going to throw, I believe, another pass over to him. And the biggest issue with trying to shut down Rob Gronkowski is that there's no real linebacker that can cover him, and you can't really make it so that the cornerbacks cover him. So without a doubt, guarding Rob Gronkowski was the toughest thing I had to do in this game. But I really highly recommend that you guys stay focused for the rest of this game, because things get really interesting in this game. And it's definitely one of the more intense games I played this season. If you guys remember, last episode's game was definitely one of the crazier ones of the season, where we barely were able to make it out with a field goal. This is going to be similar to that type of game, where it's definitely going to come down to the final few minutes. As right here, they're going to get an opening touchdown of their own, I believe. Yep, that is to T.Y. Hilton. So the score is going to be tied 7-7. If you guys remember, in last week's game, we had to play another explosive receiver in Deshaun Jackson. And this week, the Browns have another one in T.Y. Hilton. If Rob Gronkowski wasn't enough or difficult enough to cover, they have T.Y. Hilton as well to make things just that much more difficult for us. So you see, it's the second quarter. In the first quarter, of course, both of us were able to get nice opening drives and get the score to 7-7. But right here, we're going to get a great run from Jamal Charles running down the right sideline. And somehow, some way, the safety was able to catch up to him. Something I don't like about this year's game of Madden is I just don't feel like they rated the running backs fast enough, and I just don't quite understand the reasoning behind that. I think they mentioned something about the speed threshold of running backs. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I don't believe that Jamal Charles should be able to be caught up to in the open field. Sadly, that's the case in this year's game, and it's evident through that play. But I don't know what I was thinking right here. Is we're going to try to throw another terrible pass off the run. This was a problem with me last game too, as I threw like 3 interceptions last game, off throws off the run, and that's going to be another issue here, as I'm going to throw an immediate pick 6 to their linebacker. I don't know what I was thinking there, and because of that, we're going to end up going down 14-10, which is not good news because they're going to get the ball at halftime. So we're going to try to take a lead here. As right here, I'm going to throw a bomb down to Ladarius Green, a big 30 or 40 yard play down the left sideline. So here we go. We're now on their 18-yard line. The halftime is starting to run out, so we're going to look over, try to get another big play, and we're going to manage to get a nice little throw over to Ladarius Green once again for about 17 yards. So here we go at 3rd and 3. We're going to have some crossing routes here with 1:40 left in the half. So we're looking over to the right side. If you guys really look at that play, I messed up big time because triangle was wide open. I was really trying to force something that I shouldn't have been trying to force. And because of that, we're going to have to settle for a field goal once again. And that means that we're going to have to go, hopefully not if we can get a big play, but at this point, it's looking like we're going to have to go in halftime with a deficit, and with the way Rob Gronkowski is catching and running the ball, it's not looking very good for us. Right here, they're going to run the play action, and this is going to just completely full out our defense. I don't know what I was thinking here, trying to blitz them with only 40 seconds left in the half, but this ended up really coming back to bite me, as right here, they're going to get about a 60-yard bomb to T.Y. Hill, and like I said, him and Gronkowski were definitely the team leaders for them. And they're really making it obvious right here, as they're going to get 2 touchdowns in that second half. and it's not looking good for us. We're down 21-13, and luckily we're going to get the ball in the third quarter. We're not going to allow them to score, and because of that, we're going to have a chance here to try to put some points on the board, and hopefully with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, we can tie this game back up. So as you see, we have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third quarter, and we're going to throw a bomb down the sideline to our boy Kevin White. Beautiful catch by him. He came down with almost only one hand over the safety. And now we're going to run a slants play, one of my favorite plays actually in the red zone. We're going to look over to the right side, and somehow Odell is going to get some space. Actually, that's Emmanuel Sanders getting some space right there. And that is going to be a touchdown. I didn't show the 2-point conversion actually, but we managed to get that home, and because of that, it is going to be a tie ball game. As right here, I absolutely kill one of the receivers. I don't know what that was. I don't know who he threw it to, but my safety completely came down and cracked him. So right here, it's tied 21-21 as you guys saw. And there's only 2 minutes left in the third quarter, so we're going to hopefully get a stop here so that we can keep it a tie ball game going into the fourth quarter. Not looking good, though. Like I said, Rob Gronkowski is doing a great job for them, covering up the middle of the ground. It's opening up a lot of space for the outside receivers, especially T.Y. Hilton. So Gronkowski's definitely one of those guys that's a big game changer, but we're going to get a big stroke of luck here as their receiver's going to drop the ball and actually allow us to keep them to a field goal. Sadly, our stroke of luck ends unbelievably quickly as on their field goal, our middle linebacker, CJ Mosley, is actually going to hit the kicker, allowing them to get a roughing kicker. And because of that, they're going to get a first down and be able to get another chance in the red zone. And they're going to manage to actually succeed on this opportunity and get a touchdown out of it. So I was really upset when this happened because CJ Mosley ruined that whole drive for us, and he ruined that stop. So because of that, we're actually down by 7 points going into this drive. Luckily, as we scramble out right here with Jameis Winston, we have nothing but open field, and we're going to manage to get down about 20 yards on that run. So here we go. We are now on the other side of the 50, on their 44 to be exact. So we're looking at a screenplay here to the left side to, I believe, our backup Michael. That doesn't look like Jamal Charles. Oh wait, that is Jamal Charles. So here we go. We're actually going to get 9 yards off that play, and now we are on their 23-yard line. So we're looking at another quick play on different crossing routes, and we're looking over to the right side, and we're seeing X open, and we're gonna hit him right on the sideline, and somehow they're gonna credit that as a touchdown. I don't know why they did that. It looked like he had no feet in bounds, but the game glitched out and credited us with the touchdown. So here we go. It's tied 28-28, but of course the Browns are gonna try to put together a big last-minute run to take over this game. So you see, I believe they have Russell Wilson at quarterback if I look closely. Sadly, that's gonna be the extent of their drive, or actually that's good news. It's gonna be the extent of their drive. So here we go. We're going to scramble out right. We're looking at what we can do. We're getting downfield, and Jameis Winston's going to fumble the ball. I don't know why he dove head first. I told him to dive on the ground with his feet first. Don't know why he dove head first, and because of that, he's going to throw the ball off the cornerback, looking like an idiot. And because of that, they're actually going to get a chance here with 1 minute and 45 seconds left to take the lead. So that was probably a game-changing play there by Jameis Winston. Hopefully we can get a stop there so it's not too drastic of a play, but we'll just see what we can do. Right here, we're going to call a blitz. I believe they were going to go with the running play, but they didn't, and this was a pretty bad play call on my part. That's right, they're going to be able to get about 9 or 10 yards off of that one. So here we go. They're at 3rd and 8. They're going to be able to run the ball right, and this is actually the play that clinches the game. If we were able to get the stop there, we would have had 50 seconds on the clock to try to get a drive of our own. But due to the nice spin move by the running back and my inability to tackle him, they're actually going to be able to run the clock down, hit a last-minute field goal, and put their team away as the winner. So there we go. Last episode, we were able to win the game on a game-winning field goal. This episode, we're actually going to lose the game on a game-losing field goal. So there we go. That's going to be the end of that episode. If you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and why I do make more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys for all the support you've been showing me on the series, and hopefully we can keep it up going into the playoffs, into the next episode. I will show you guys the final standings and all that big stuff in the next episode, so make sure to stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.